Feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold. No contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the safe site.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. Action on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Pass to Edey. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And it's Towns missing. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Wilson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. It's Nembhard on the wing. Sets it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Outside Wilson. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Giddey. Denver able to drain the 3. Outside Wilson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Pass to Thompson. Right wing. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Wilson. Takes a 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Buzelis, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Wilson into the lane.
Well, that's a solid pass by Towns. Excellent job spotting and hitting the open man.
Pass to Buzelis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Denver leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Thompson with it. 6 points for him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Wilson. And they get it. Cloak loose. Denver in the lead. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Thompson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution.
Spurs trail by 10. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Here's Bufkin. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Walter. Back to Pierce. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Irving. Still yet to score.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Pass to Ware. Here's Bufkin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
3 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Denver leading by 10. Here's Walter. Still without a basket. The train. Robinson pulls it in. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That bucket in no time at all. Pierce has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Denver. Pass to Middleton. Outside for Robinson. Here's Jerome. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points. Here's Buffkin. Another three for Denver. Dan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Robinson. And Ware pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Mobley. A second chance effort. Pass to Walter. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Number 5, A.J. Lawson.
Here's Walter. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Mobley misses. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Pierce with it. Now guarded by Middleton. From 20 feet out. Here's Pierce. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 15. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Over to the left wing. Here's Walter. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Spurs with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Pass to Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Irving. And here's the fast break. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Edey. Count it. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Wilson. Edey with the rebound.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out to Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Edey. And another miss by Denver. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
The Nuggets leading by 18.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Giddey goes in. Good. Giddey's got his first basket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Nembhard. Rebound, San Antonio.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Buzelis. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Edey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nuggets ahead, just dominating this one.
23.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Spurs trail by 20. Here's Giddey. Missed inside.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. And he connects with the jumper. Nembhard's got the first basket of the third quarter for Denver.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
It's Nembhard on the wing. The baseline J off the mark.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Kicks it out to Wilson. Goes up at the stripe. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wilson's got 11.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's Nembhard on the wing. 14 feet away. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Irving surveying the floor. Back to Towns. Over Thompson. And Towns gets it to go.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop him?
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. Yeah, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Thompson with the rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now. Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
To the middle. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Ware. Here's Nembhard. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Spurs trail by 19. Outside Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Bufkin. He has 7. Here's Ware. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 16. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Walter. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Irving. Inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
It's Pierce on the wing. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside for Lawson. Outside Kirilenko. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And he gets it to go. It's Pierce on the wing. There's the 3. And another miss by Denver.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Fires the 3. With a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Denver leading by 14. Here's Walter. Pass to Pierce. Baseline J on the way. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Walter. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Wilson. A steal. And here's the break. Pierce wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddy not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Mobley outside. Here's Buffkin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Pass to Wilson. Excellent D there from Pierce. Denver leading by 15. Here's Walter. From down in the low post, it goes. Here's San Antonio. Here's Wilson. That's good. And so Giddy with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Buffkin. for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And here is Giddey.
Denver foul. Kobe Bufkin. First personal foul. First team foul. In the lineup for the Spurs, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Driving inside. Towns in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Nuggets. To the paint. Huff. The kick out to Pierce. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Huff. It's rebounded by Camby.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Back to Towns. Outside Wilson. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 14. Mobley outside. And another miss by Denver.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Towns. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Pierce. And the layup's good off the glass. When you look at the great coaches, what are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
A fadeaway. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Wilson. No good with the triple. Denver leading by 17. Here's Walter. Bucket is good.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now here's Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Spurs trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Denver.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Nembhard with it. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Pierce. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Pierce. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Pierce. He's off on the second. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to.
Fly in my ops, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese c*** al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. So bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Pero súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Ey, Chori, bitch, ese dude. Ey, yo quiero ver tu... Ey, I put his face on the news, huh. Dame el culo. Rosita like bubblegum, hoy contigo, mañana with another one. I'm troublesome, baby, envíame lo que no pusiste en el foro, ey. La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese c*** al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Pero súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Pero súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
Yo. All right.
Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to Orlando. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Thompson right side. They get a hand on it. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Shit gonna get dangerous. I ain't gonna start having shit like that, boy. We'll foul him in the back of his head. You gonna miss one of these free throws. Oh.
He's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Foul.
New Orleans with the ball. Now here's Morant.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Brucelis with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Edey. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Lets the three fly. Drains the
Got it.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now here's Morant. Out to KD. Pocket six. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always
Bro, they have
see him miss from there.
Here's Edey. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
Excuse me.
Morant with it. Pass to Durant.
Ah, he's too little.
Nice assist from Morant.
Little.
Been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
First quarter of
Oh, don't set the screen.
2.5 minutes play. Here's Edey, defended by Allen.
Ah.
And Moody pulls it down. Pass to KD. Over Brucelis.
Yeah, we didn't want to see that.
No good. Out to the right wing. Brucelis, no one around him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Green by Allen. Morant's with the bucket.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Edey. He has 6.
Yo, he going away from the basket. I mean, god damn.
4 of 6 shooting tonight.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the paint. Here's Moody. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Moody's got 5 now.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who
every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Why would you do that? That was stupid. I'd rather you get the foul than get the time block that shit. Done.
Was not going to be denied.
The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And they now lead as the free throw charge for him. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Pass to Mobley. Here's Buffkin. Here's Walter.
Hate that shit.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And 101
Mm.
here in the opening quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command.
So the hub.
Competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good ball. And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively. And that really says as much about the lack of D as it does Iders own.
Now here's Pierce. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Morant.
Got their feet. He got some rep.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he circus act there. And as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Outside, Pierce. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul.
That nigga great try right in the back. That was dirty over that, but they probably made some trade.
The first free throw is good.
Probably made a free throw with this nigga.
So
That
after
shit's so
making
ugly.
1 for 2. It's 3 on 3 on the fast break. Here's Toppin.
OB.
3 off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nuggets.
That was high scoring first quarter.
And back in a moment. They'll get underway with
High scoring first quarter.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement. It's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, KD.
KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Westbrook. Denver getting their last shot to go. He lobs it up. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Buffkin. That's it. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Of all the action happening there, the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for Bucket. Let's hope
Every time you want me to done, he'll do that one.
again.
Pierce for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Outside Durant. Pass to Jamison. And a lot of contact on that one.
Good strong foul. Welcome to the league.
That one on Mobley. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's talk about the long schedule that their teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Round nigga.
Now, here's Mobley. Scoreless thus far.
Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny.
Oh, bounce to the out straight. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Timeout is called. First to the for the Pelicans. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Westbrook surveying the D. Now Toppin. Over Pierce. And too long on the shot. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Denver. They lead by 4. Outside Pierce. Pierce is double. Pass.
Oh.
Mobley wide open. Corner, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the
You want to guard it?
Here's Jamison. And the
Yeah.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Buffkin with the bucket.
He's really tough.
If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Bull. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. With the floater.
Come on, guys.
Buffkin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size,
Yeah.
attacking the heart of that defense.
No stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so here's Denver. And the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot.
I am
Out of bounds.
so
New Orleans
stupid.
possession.
That's just poor communication between those
Man, that stuff was good, yo. You ever had some Maria D's, yo?
passes coming.
No funny shit.
Communication.
Swagger, yo.
Westbrook up top. He has yet to score.
That was tough, bruh.
Now just a
I don't care, though.
Denver lead.
This is Westbrook just being
Got Mr. Ugly shot on this white boy.
defense has nothing to do.
Ooh, bro. Ooh. He won.
1:58 left to play in the first half.
Hell.
Kept the
Oh, need the ball.
to wear. Here's Walter.
I need one set one.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires the
Mm.
3. Nailed from 3-point land.
How about that?
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch. Now those big guys are everywhere.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Pelicans trail by 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
You ain't even try to guard that.
By Moody.
High-level passer, even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
You little nigga?
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
109 left in the first half.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
game. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play.
Illegal.
So I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a
Ah! Get up!
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that
Let's
looks
get B.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
the Nuggets lead by 8.
Ah, there we go.
That is a tough shot.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Morant surveying the D. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Gotta try. Oh. Their defense, that was a good-ass pass.
Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 10. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Let me look this up.
Got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Morant. And finished off
Right.
by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Launches a 3.
There it is.
5 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even
Excuse me.
his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that?
Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the
How you just go through a nigga?
national team as a physiotherapist.
A lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
And Moody
Got it, dude.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
no good from Ginobili. And the whistle
Oh.
blows. It's going to be on John
Wow.
Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Edie. Over Allen.
They're going to try to
Slightly late. It's crazy.
that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4
Wow.
to start the half.
When the fuck? That's a little East Station.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Ah,
Rebound by the Nuggets.
big bad.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Edie. And he makes the
That
8-footer.
should go early as a bit.
Edie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Oh,
Here's Moody. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's the floater. Nembhard grabs the board. Thompson with it. He's picked up by KD.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Nuggets getting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so is Ginobili bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 13. Pass to Moody. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Buffkin. 11 points in the game. Here's Pierce. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Pierce has got 5 now.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Morant with it. Picked up by Thompson. This one for 3. Moody's shot is off.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the slam by Moody.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The offensive rebound for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Moody's got 7 now in this quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the
Damn.
corner. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
He takes it in. And the slam by Moody.
Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Here's Thompson.
I got Florida.
He's got 11.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Moody. And Thompson sends it back. Outside, Pierce. Releases. Misses off the right eye.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Back to Moody. From outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area
Lay.
to get lazy.
Here's Thompson. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Okay, thank God.
That one drops for him.
The defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Ah, you get a bucket though.
Pierce goes up and lays it nice and easy. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive.
I am lagging. Ah, they kicked me. Yeah, you scored on me another play too. I was lagging like, yo, I'm lagging. I'm like, damn, this nigga don't hear nothing about the lag. Every time you say lag, nigga score. Every time I call lag, yo score on me. Oh. They try to say you 176, 74. Fuck out of here. He was coke cooking. Kobe Buffkin. Yeah, yo. Yep. I gotta go get a bucket as soon as I had. Yep. Yeah. He would say he kind of annoying, but fuck him. There you go. I get this shit over with, Dad. Oh no. That's a good one. Nigga started hitting hook shots and shit. Yeah, man. could have came back a little. He started coming back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, good game.
It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah.
I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud.
Huh?
Players are fired up.
Hold on, yeah. See that? MICKEYMOUSE. All right, so you ready? I was probably pressing that before she called me and shit.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it.
Ah. Lot. We're back. Yeah, them hard. Yeah. Yeah, get in there. I don't mind that.
Here's Durant. Six to shoot. Pass to Moody. A sensational block. Pelicans cleared away. Allen inside. Outside Moody. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit. And Quinn Snyder.
Hey, you gotta sit down. That's cool. We can put you right there, shorty. Perfect. We don't lose nothing. Matisse.
And here's New Orleans now. Outside Moody. Just 5 to shoot. And Durant with the big finish. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target. Outside Thibault. Pass to Thompson. Back to Thibault.
Matisse.
Rebound by Moody. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Switch. Got you. I'm stupid. Hey, yeah, I've only got 2 points, y'all. Big fella. Yeah, good bump. Matisse.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Ginobili.
Hey.
Rebounded by Denver. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edie.
Go up. You gotta go up. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. You got no turn. Oh. You're not going up.
Outside Moody. Takes a three.
Gotta hit it.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson. Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a low rim like that. New Orleans calls timeout.
I hate them, yo. Like, that shit looks so water. Be slightly something. Yeah, it be slightly something. Like, yo, fuck out of here. It was perfect. That's cool. Good minutes, Matisse. So now you don't gotta fuck up the benches. The bench minutes either. And Hart just fucked his own minutes up. I had depth. Russell. Oh, good on me.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 10. Outside Bull. Westbrook outside.
Yeah, good foul. Other foul. Definitely a foul. They ain't call it though. Push that bitch. They ain't call it. They ain't call it. I'm out. Ah. Ooh. Oh, big. Ooh.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! Westbrook right side. Now Moody. Covered by
Get in front. Hands up. In position. Good feet. You got hit. Yeah. Good shot. Gotta hit it. It's nothing easy. That's wrong. LB was supposed to arrow that nigga. Got a pump fake. You good. That ain't it. Yeah. European.
Pass to Pierce.
Oh my God. Okay, you might be something. I might not trade you, boy. But you low. Once you get your bag together, that should be nice. Oh, excuse me. Ah, no, it wasn't supposed to be to you. What Paul Pierce trying to catch you for? You dumbass dumb. It was supposed to go to where? Yeah, I don't care. That boy can jump. So that bitch the handler. So definitely who I was throwing it to. At least try a punt on there. I'm throwing that straight to Paul Pierce for a fucking layup. Of course he would. Keep doing that. Fat Nimhut, come get you some minutes, bro. Sorry, Shovel fuck you all. I don't know how much you got in Jai, though. Yeah. Do that again. I'll give it to him. Mr. Ugly Shot. Shaba. Oh my God. Big head ass. No foul. Yeah. No foul. Oh, he reached. Nah, get out there. Paint. Oh, it's right there. He gave it to you, dummy. Not no Edie. You ain't no Zach Edie. No foul. 7 points. We all right. We all right. So bitch. Slap me, area.
New Orleans will have it, and Denver making a change here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Westbrook. There's a screen by Toppin.
No way. No way. Whoever scores a guard, him.
Denver trails by 7. Nimhart outside. To win the drop. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. And an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now. Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes
He got hit. Shot. I believe. Still. Right.
Denver trails by 8. Walter from outside. He's
Still ugly shot.
well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant. It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers.
Oh yeah, big body.
Partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Not who we're supposed to go to. We alright, we still got it.
Here's Pierce.
Hell yeah. Late.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Switch.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second.
Might have a little more weight on.
Durant inside.
Oh yeah, he up.
By Denver. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and that kicks off a string of 3
You get out the way. Go the other way. Wow. Try to make a move. Hurry up. Little.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Thompson outside. There's the That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Go, cut it to 3. And them, you played more minutes than I needed you to. By yourself. Put Matisse back in there. And 99 still back.
Now Morant, 5 points in the game. Pass to Moody.
Get out there.
Out to the wing. Here's Cole. And again, New Orleans, no good. Denver trails by 3. Here's Edey. Outside Thibault. Here's Edey.
Oh, we gone.
Boom! He jams it straight down. How about the bounce? We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. He's a highlight reel. Always on the launch.
Hey, good D. Hey.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting.
Ooh, excuse me.
Teammates have had his back.
That's it.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And they'll get another chance. Here's Buzelis. Still no points. 4 on the clock. Here he goes.
Good block. Yeah. Yup, exactly.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Are you back behind the line?
Pass to Ginobili. To get back on track. Pure three-point range. Ginobili's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Right. They got the lead.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans. They're up by 4. We'll get right back to the action with And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half turned out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge.
Tony Stedadici.
Morant with it. Pass to Ginobili.
Russell.
Now Moody. Outside Durant.
Uh,
There's the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Andre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
yeah, a couple tough ones.
Out left to the wing.
What kind of pass was that? Just shoot it. I'm just to throw that bitch out the bat, boy. Get it again. Oh, excuse me.
It's stolen by Thibault. He's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Morant.
Yo, took that the big ass up.
Not suddenly. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
They set the pick. Pass to Edey. Here's Buzelis.
Here's Edie. On the wing, Thompson. 5 to shoot.
Oh.
Doesn't go for it.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Durant with it. Over Edie. Durant, no good.
Right.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. Pass to Edie. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Outside Morant.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. As long as you jump, I'm fine with that. Get banged on. Don't get banged on taking no charge.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point. A question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. That's on Matisse Thybulle. And the Pelicans call time here.
Could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Westbrook right side. Pass to Jamison. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Edie. Denver trails by 10. He buries it from 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And
That one.
they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness. That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's stolen by Thybulle. Fast break. Here we go. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. On defense, the visiting team. 6-point game. Here's Durant. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Right wing. 1:46 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bufkin. Tries again.
Jesus Christ.
That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ware. And again, it's Denver missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration. And he's got
got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Jameson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
What was saying that?
This is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now. Yeah, it was just a little late.
Hey.
He thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Westbrook.
Yeah, you made it.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Here's Buffkin.
Oh my God.
Basket's good. Buffkin's got his second bucket on the night.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
I've been scouting.
Toppin left side. Puts up a three.
Good.
By Ware. Denver trails by 8. Here's Pierce. Off target from three-point range.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Bull. No one near it. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
There you go. Shoot it foul.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Denver trails by 8. Mobley outside. Here's Ware. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Yeah, you didn't have to do all that, huh?
Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots. Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Pierce. And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides
Ah.
to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the
Mm.
playoffs. Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Buffkin. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Up top, Morant. Pass to Ginobili. Six on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. Mobley grabs the board.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
It's like you having a hard time, bro.
The shake. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there. And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
The Pelicans lead by 4.
Hands up. I was gonna be. I'll take that foul. I'll take that one.
The official saw contact while he was going up.
This one.
It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. Denver trails by 6. Alex Bufkin.
Let's go.
Finish it off. A beauty. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
With the tip. Great position.
So we right back in it. Give me it.
That ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The drive by Morant.
Like that.
Athletic move from Morant.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Pass to Mobley.
Come on.
Calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams will make substitutions. Free throw good.
Thank
Mobley.
God.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Outside Morant. In.
Mhm.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Pass to Edey. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. Up top, Durant. Now here's Moody. Allen on the wing.
Oh, that's something.
And they're on the run. That's a big dunk at the end of the break.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control.
Ah, how many is it?
Hands that raised the stakes.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant off the
No, you're not getting banged on fast.
Now here's Moody.
Oh, yeah, he left something.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Buzelis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A big man that dishes. Something more
Switch, 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 switch.
Right side Durant. Just 5 on the clock.
Big. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, never mind. Wide open. Let's go.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
their defensive intensity has served them well.
The rebound. Ah,
In several
let's
stages.
go.
Defense just hasn't been able to
I'm back. To the big fella. Go up. Ah.
defense has been very strong.
You're not supposed to be in the game. Supposed to be 8 men. 8 men would have grabbed that boy.
Good drive by Mobley.
Ah.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moody from outside.
Not enough.
Board. And an intended
Clear pass. Clear pass.
So it's Denver now.
Yeah, you had that one. Hate that shit.
He gets the first, and that increases the 6.
Oh, you bet.
And it's a 7-point game. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there. New Orleans.
I already know, Dougie. I already know. I already know that little bit. You get mad. I already know. Could have been anything. Shorty could have came in, just sat down next to you. Like, why you in here? Why you coming here when I'm losing? Like, come in here and I'm trying to keep it. I'm leading this league. Like, no, I need everything to stay the same. Shit don't change.
From deep, Morant. Thompson pulls it in. It's stolen away. And so it's Denver with the W. Just a gutsy performance.
That was a good game, though, yo.
Really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how.
He ain't had that much, yo. He had like 8, probably. Yeah. You think you combining games and yeah. But niggas ain't score that much. 10 points and 8 points. That ain't shit. Jai had 19. Just everybody who played got a bucket. Everybody who played for you got a bucket too, except Kiki. I don't know. That was a tough game there.
How we are? Oh God, he's dying. We got so many dubs, bro. First game on. First game on. We just gotta warm up. It's good. Don't push by yourself. I'm good. I can't get you. Oh my God. Well, that's why I said don't do that. You're by yourself. Oh, I'm good. Oh, you're by yourself. Don't wait, bro. You stop, bro. God damn. Rest me. Bro, rest me. Stop. Push me. I'm down. Bro, God. Rest me. What are you doing? Rest me. Oh my God, bro, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Release me, bro. What are you doing, bro? Release me. Yes. I'm playing with random with no rights, and we've been doing better, bro.
This nigga team crazy. Donovan Mitchell, Michael Jordan is my player. Chet Wemby. He got Asar off the bench. Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Ray Allen. Oh, he might be tougher to beat this year, shorty. Damn, I could have traded this. I forgot who I could have traded for that pick. Yeah, I'm about to get this pick. Now Tony trying to run. Just said I don't want to play against this nigga team. Chet and Wemby.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question,
That's right, Edie. You can handle Wemby, shorty.
on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
And the shot
That's not a good look.
he's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
And you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now here's Nimhart. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point.
It's not looking good. Looking ugly. It's looking ugly already.
That's his first foul of the game. Goes up off the... Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right
Yeah,
there.
Edie. Fuck that nigga Wemby.
Or maybe even a question mark.
Same height. Way more than that nigga.
Right now, defensively for this team, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Nimhart. The putback. The Thunder with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's Holmgren missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Thompson for three.
Oh. That's my shorty.
In by Wembanyama.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Smith. Missed inside. Nimhart outside. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edie. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
From deep, Jordan. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Jordan's got 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Nimhart. Over Jordan. The shot by Nimhart, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Edie. 6-point game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Weak.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He said they spent all week.
We not gotten on man, bro.
such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Finished off the break. He's got 5.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. 1:31 left in the first quarter here. Iverson. And he dunks it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference. And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Mitchell. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple. Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you. And this is exactly who you want taking that.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time. Whoa. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Out to Thompson. Another shot. Rejected by Hooker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 6 seconds left to the opening quarter. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 12. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Denver trails by 12. Has to Ware. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. Good work defensively by James. And James has got the ball here for the Thunder. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Iverson can't hit. Pass to Artest. Here's Walter. And there's the screen. Here's Ware. Over James. And it comes off the front of the rim. Thunder leading by 12. LeBron James.
Very good.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And Mobley throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per
some passion. I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's where. Still no points. Pass to Walter. Here's where. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
So it's Denver now. Pass to the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mobley. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from James. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Blocked. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Mobley. Defended by Thompson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Thompson.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Both shots good from the strike. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. That one's no good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Showing great burst of speed. Jordan drawing contact on that drive.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Cooked, yes, I'm getting cooked, but I am lagging. Then got kicked again. Got might have fucked. I was lagging stupid. I'm about to be done for real. I got that draft pick though. How come when I traded for it was a 4-star, but now that I got it, it's a 3-star? It's cool. They some ass. Only other team to be better to get probably be the Sacramento Kings. We got Sacramento Kings pick. Matt these others. Nah, I already traded whatchamacallit. Piss. Already traded Paul Pierce, brother. For real? Uh, See, his bum ass don't need no time dunking. Crazy. I know, dog. Hey, that dog. He is that dumb, but he gonna ask somebody if that's dumb or not, and they gonna tell him. They just gonna laugh at him, and he gonna assume that yeah, that's dumb.